Alright, so last week we were working on your full swing, right?
Right.
So today, let's work on some putts. Let's see you set
Okay.
up and roll a couple putts for me.
Okay, cool.
What would you say your standard miss is with the putter?
I feel like sometimes if I miss, I usually miss to the right a little bit.
Miss to the right?
Yeah.
Okay. I can definitely see that. Go ahead and set up another ball.
Okay.
I can definitely see how you're missing right just because of where your shoulders are pointed.
Okay.
And then if your shoulders are pointed that far out to the right and you're swinging down the line, you're going to be aimed more further right than you think. And so go ahead and put that for me and see how your shoulders are. Go ahead and put that for me.
Okay.
Yeah, you see how that went to the right. Now go ahead and set up again.
Okay.
Now I'm just going to go ahead and fix your shoulders a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's different.
Yeah,
So
it's gonna be a different feel.
that's so you're saying I was kind of.
So yeah, your left shoulder was
Okay.
kind of overhanging when you were. So go ahead and.
It's a weird feel. It's different.
It's gonna be a little different. Something that's gonna get some work on.
Is that good?
Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, see how we made that one miss left now?
Right. It's a rarity.
And another thing I did notice, that's gonna make your right miss even more, is the ball position there.
Okay.
So you're not gonna get the best contact with how forward that ball position was.
Okay. So more is
So-
that centered?
That's a lot better right there. That's more center. If you feel that,
Okay.
you might feel a little back to you.
Right. Looks it. And how are the shoulders?
And those shoulders are pretty square right there. So go ahead and okay. Now we're looking at the line there. So go ahead and set that one up again.
Okay. I just feel like this is like kind of where on the course, like I get a little frustrated, kind of like mentally,
Okay.
just because this is where I see a lot of other people making putts, but yet I can't make them. So this is where my like kind of like low 70, mid 70 round goes to like 83.
Okay.
So I'm trying to think of ways to kind of help me with like short putts, because I feel like even like when I got a good round going,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of know I have a good round going, I get a little tensed up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's to do with my shoulders, but I feel like I always kind of like stop at the golf ball in these short ones. And sometimes it gets there, sometimes it doesn't.
Okay. Well, there you want to kind of step back, take a second, and go through your mental checks there. So I just gave you a couple where you want to set up to the ball, kind of think of where your shoulders are, kind of look down, see where that ball position is, kind of don't put the round in front of you in the perspective, kind of put that to the side and just focus on what that putt is.
Okay.
And for those that you're missing it a little bit short, I want you to feel like, go ahead and take the next putt and feel like the hole is another foot beyond. So feel like that hole isn't there and you're putting it to that golf ball.
Okay.
And once again, just remember your checks there, your ball position and how your shoulders are aligned.
Okay.
A little bit further back with the ball.
Good.
Okay.
That was the extra too. I swear. See that? Hot.
That was great. See how that ball had great speed going into the hole?
Yeah. Yeah, usually I feel like I always die in them.
Yeah, that was great. You can use the whole cup to your advantage there. Back in the cup.
Yeah. Alright, so gotta go through the checklist, right?
Yeah, go through that checklist again.
Okay.
So you're setting up, you want to make sure it's in the center of your stance.
Okay. And my
Check
shoulders.
the shoulders a little bit. You
Right,
want
so more this this way instead of that way.
Correct.
Okay.
That looks good there.
Okay.
It's good. Roll just a little break in the astroturf there. And then another thing we can work on. Do you usually like looking at a line with your ball?
Yeah, sort of. That's why I kind of got this putter to make it a little bit that way. So.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. It's something that you want to do with that.
Yeah.
Putting it out to the ball and using the line on the ball to give yourself where the club wants to go. So you're
Okay.
trying to hit it down the line, obviously,
Right.
and so you can kind of focus on that line and kind of just use your left hand there, your lead hand,
Mm-hmm.
and just make sure that lead hand stays down that line.
Okay. Check. Mental check.
And we'll put that left shoulder a little bit further.
That way?
Yep.
Great. Okay.
Alright.
Mm.
Okay.
You line me up wrong.
Coach is there.
Alright, so line.
Yeah, go ahead and get that read.
There's a little right.
Yeah, it's probably half the ball out on the right side.
Right. Picture the hole in the back. Got it.
Go through that mental checklist again.
Mm. Breaks more, I think.
And have some break.
So can I use this with kind of like all the shots, like all my putts, or
Yeah.
like just the short ones? I could use it on the long ones too,
Yeah, you can
like the
use this
same kind of check thing.
go through that same checklist,
Okay.
and then any kind of putt you have that's from 3 feet to 30 feet, you can just go through this same checklist just so that you're making the same contact with the ball at all times, and then obviously your line's going to be a lot better, so you're going to see a lot more putts drop. There you go, that's perfect.
Pretty good. Like that.
All right, good job today.
Yeah.